Hey, it's Bob here. I'm not out at Serenity Hill. I'm over at a neighbor's cutting some lumber. He's got some logs down, some trees that he'd cut down. I've already cut several boards, and I've got a log there. I've got the top cut off, getting ready to do some more. But I thought I'd show you a piece that's really kind of special and neat that I'm working on. All right, he cut this one here about 8 foot long, which was perfect. And I got all the boards I could out of that. That's just the final cut, the round part. I'll use that for, I don't know, I'll use it for something. But he had this top of a tree, which was the crotch of the tree. And he cut the two limbs off, and then he cut the top off it off. Figured that's no good, you wouldn't want that. But I most certainly do. And look at the beautiful grain in that where the crotch comes together. You've got some bark inclusion there where the two limbs grew. You can see the pith of the two trees. You can see that beautiful swirly grain where it came together. Can you imagine that after it's been sanded and smoothed and planed, and how beautiful that's going to look? That would make fantastic tabletop. Cut 2 or 3 boards like that and put them together, glue them side by side, and use those for a tabletop. So, you know, I guess they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I'm glad I got to behold this. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful. And a commander of mine used to say that luck is where preparation meets opportunity. So I guess this is where luck comes in. I have an opportunity, and I'm prepared to take advantage of it. And that's just some of the most beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm really, really fortunate to have that. All right, so now I'm back at Serenity Hill. You can hear that air conditioner in the background. This is how humid it is. Look at that. A steady stream, almost steady stream of water coming down off of there. Well, what I'm going to be doing right now, I got back from cutting logs. I burned through a gallon of gas in my chainsaw this morning, and it got to where the sun was beating right down on me, and so I will go back another day and finish that up. I got a couple wide boards about 11 foot long, between 10 and 11 foot long. And I got 7 of those boards like I showed you with that from the crotch of that tree with that crotch figure. So what I'm doing right now, hopefully you can hear me over that air conditioner, but I'm not turning off my air conditioner, is I'm doing something that I saw a couple people on YouTube do. One of those was Jess Sowards from Roots and Refuge Farm. I bought some seeds from M.I. Gardener, and I got a free pack of salad bowl mix. This is so anyways, I'm not sure what all's in it, but it's got a bunch of salad greens in it. So what I'm going to do, and I also have some more basil just for good measure. So what I'm going to do is just kind of broadcast spread this out in a couple bags of potting soil. These are sitting on a pallet, and I just cut the top out, and I'm going to sprinkle the seed on there, rub it in. I'll give it a light misting. This potting soil is actually pretty moist, almost like it has been watered. And this is just some stuff I got from Menards. I use this for some planting some other things, and they've germinated real well and are growing real well. So I think this is some good stuff. It's a natural and organic. So we'll give it a shot with this salad mix. And I've got it right now. I'm in shade. This catches morning and early afternoon sun, and then in the heat of a day, it actually is in shade. So I'm hoping that'll keep it from cooking it. Give it enough light in the morning and early afternoon. Give it a good 6 hours or more of light, sunlight, but it'll keep it out of the really hot afternoon sun. And if it needs more sun, it's on a pallet. I can just grab it, pull it out further. All right, so let me get started on this. Figure where I'm going to put this thing. Some of it didn't want to come out. I'm just spreading this out fairly evenly. And it says on here to do succession planting every 2 to 4 weeks to have a continual harvest. So I will probably go online and order a couple more packs of this because we love our salads, love our greens, and I figure this would be a pretty neat way to do it. And if it works for other people, it should work for me too, right? That may be too much, but and then it's small, so it doesn't need to be mushed way in, you know, way deep. Just I ruffle this up before I put the seed out, and then I'll just kind of smooth it and make sure that everything's covered. And then I'll give it a light shower just to make sure it's got plenty of water. I've already got some basil plants, but I'm going to plant some more because I love basil. And I'll plant I'll plant a couple or a couple in each bag. I'll do 3. One in each end and one in the middle. Sure I got everything covered. I can see a few popping out there, so I'll just make sure they're covered. My hose has been out in the sun, so I got to let it run for a little bit to get cool. few seeds poking up, so covering them. All right, Deb's probably gonna like that even less than she likes the shop vacs, but I've got two shop vac tubs with tomatoes in them, and they're growing quite nicely, so I think hopefully I'll get some good tomatoes out of them. Good use of a defunct shop vac. But you know, I said I'll come back in a couple of weeks. Hopefully in a week or so they'll start sprouting. In a couple of weeks I'll come back and I'll show you how it's working out to just grow my salad mix, my salad greens, in bags of potting soil. No containers, no nothing, just in the bags of potting soil. So hopefully that'll work out. My lilies are doing well out here in my perennial garden. Haven't seen, I think I've got a butterfly bush that's sprouted, but haven't seen anything else come up yet. It's only been about a week and a half, so hopefully I'll start seeing some other stuff come up pretty soon here. Some of those bulbs that I planted as well. But I've got new growth coming from all the lilies, so it looks like they all survived. A couple days ago we had some torrential rain. We got 5.5 inches of rain out here in about 12 hours. So that area where I freshly tilled, boy, it's sure nice and soft. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go inside and grab me some Gatorade, cool off a little bit, then go grab a couple more boxes to unpack. I'm getting, I think, probably half a dozen more boxes, and I'll have things to where I can start reorganizing to set up my woodworking shop, which is a good thing because I've got a bunch more oak boards that I've put in the kiln to dry. I've got that beautiful stuff from that notch that I showed you. Deb's been wanting an end table for the living room, and she talked about a coffee table for the living room. So I'm thinking that those pieces would be really, really nice. Use one piece to make a top for an end table, and use 2 to 3 of them edge glued together to make a top for a coffee table. So those will end up in the house. Maybe one as a nightstand in the bedroom. So I consider myself fortunate to have gotten those, because those are absolutely beautiful, and you can't get those at retail anywhere. You might be able to go to a specialty place and get them, but I bet they're going to charge you a good amount for them. So that's what's up right now. Just picking blackberries, cutting wood, unpacking boxes so I can get my workshop set up and start making cabinet doors, so I can get doors on my cabinets and make it look a little nicer in the kitchen. All right, this is Bob at Serenity Hill. Thanks for stopping by. Don't be afraid to get out there and do something, even if you've never done it before. Don't let the naysayers rule your life. You decide what you want to do, and just take charge and make it happen. As a commander of mine used to say in the Army, Sergeant Gallimore, there are no problems, only opportunities. So take those opportunities on and make something happen for yourself. This is Bob at Serenity Hill, thanking you for stopping by, and we will see you on the next one. Bye now.